3 days of darkness, for 2022. According to the prophecies of Nostradamus, the famous French prophet said that 2022 will bring destruction, followed by downfall and sorrow. By the 72-hour darkness will herald peace. Looking at the world scenario, it seems that Nostradamus will be right, as the warlords and kings of the land are ready to fulfill this prophecy. Subscribe to the channel. The French prophet Nostradamus had predictions that coincided with those of the scientific world. The prophet Nostradamus lived in 16th century France. Once said that he saw many great events in the future. He claimed that the roots of the predictions he made were based on predictive astrology. Nostradamus was a visionary medium, who used science to see through the future. The world's stark fate in 2022. Through Nostradamus' prophecy, man walks toward downfall and sorrow. Nostradamus has other names like Michel de Notre Dame, or Nostradame. He was born December 14, 1503, died July 2, 1566 in France. Nostradamus was a famous apothecary and astrologer of the 16th century. Nostradamus' prophetic books were the most read during the Renaissance, and he has become world famous ever since. In 1544 he moved to the Salon de Provence, where he became famous for his innovative medical treatments during the plague outbreaks in Aix-Saint-Provence and Lyon in 1546–1547. Nostradamus' prophecies are often related to death, war and conflict. Nostradamus is considered the prophet of sorrows. However, one cannot help but admire the originality of the prophecies of Nostradamus made almost 500 years ago, 1547 to 2022. Until now there were more fulfilled quatrains than failed ones. He was in fact a visionary beyond his dimension. Nostradamus' prophecies. Experts today are still unraveling mysterious claims and how they will affect us in 2022 and beyond. His quartet poems are all intriguing four-line poems that, even after nearly 500 years, our astrologers and scientists are still fascinated by. What will be the fate of Earth and humans in 2022 in Nostradamus' prophecy? Could the fulfillment of 3 days of darkness happen sometime between spring and autumn? Could we have a quick, surgical war between April to October 2022? Pace here that in Nostradamus' prophecy about 2022, the US dollar is going to crash, and it's not really news. The world economy is in technical bankruptcy, everyone knows that, and the war is just to reset the economy, wipe out debts and start a new world currency. According to Nostradamus' prophecy, in 2022 inflation will get out of control and the dollar will collapse. After the collapse of the US dollar, gold, silver and Bitcoin will be considered assets worth investing more money in. Great disaster in France. Nostradamus had prophesied to his own country, thus, in 2022, France will suffer a series of environmental disasters such as droughts, floods and forest fires. There will be a world famine, he added. Artificial intelligence will attack humanity. We see that everything that Nostradamus prophesied is in accordance with chapters 6 and 8 of Apocalypse, the biblical book, written by the Apostle John. Subscribe to the channel. Your personal computer will be able to simulate the brain power of an entire small village. Computers equipped with artificial intelligence, AI, will wake up and regard humanity, its creators and owners, as intellectually inferior. The robots will then destroy humanity. Explosion in the Mediterranean Sea. Near the Spanish island of Mallorca in the Mediterranean Sea, the sky will explode with a huge explosion that will ripple through the atmosphere. The cause of the explosion predicted by Nostradamus was the process of testing a nuclear warhead, or missile. Earth is destroyed. Nostradamus prophesied that a massive meteor shower on December 14, 2022 will hit our planet Earth, causing catastrophic destruction. Could in this equation the arrival of the god of chaos Apophis? Everything is possible, and the prophetic judgments or judgments of the apocalypse will surely be fulfilled. If that meteorite were big enough to fall into the ocean, it could unleash a massive tsunami, engulfing the land and causing massive disturbances. An earthquake will also cause a tsunami, and incalculable damage can be caused by rising sea levels. According to Nostradamus, a nuclear bomb with tremendous destructive power will explode in 2022. According to Nostradamus, a nuclear bomb would explode and create climate change. It even changed the Earth's position in the sky. Will 2022 be the year the warlords cross the red line? The Book of Apocalypse 11:18 also says that those who ruin the earth will be destroyed. In the face of this verse, perhaps some war generals have a few months of reflection. In his centuries, Nostradamus mentioned that the land during that moment of chaos would have darkness for 72 hours or 3 days of darkness. He wrote, "The time of year can be autumn because it will snow in the mountains but not yet in the lowlands. The war will end as quickly as it starts, and a natural phenomenon will end it. The final battle will take place near Cologne and the West will win. A more modern lifestyle with amenities that will no longer exist after 3 days of darkness." The big question is, what natural phenomenon could occur with the ability to cause 3 days of darkness? Could it be Nibiru's presence in your parajam? Could it be the explosion of a supervolcano? Or the crash of a doomsday asteroid? Leave your opinion. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications, to receive new videos.